Hey everybody, welcome back to Crypto Hulk channel. Very short program. I went to Costco and I got two cognacs that are about 50 bucks a piece. So the first one, which I love, Costco. All right. Next one, Hennessy. At Costco, this is 53 bucks. At Costco, 50 bucks. Okay. So straight up competition. Get the sucker out of there. Let me get this metal top off of this glass. Okay. I'm going to pour one shot into this glass. I don't have the blocked ice in there today. Actually, I'm going to pour half a shot. Yeah. So on this side, we're going to put Hennessy. Now, here's the Costco. Okay. Now, I bought the Costco stuff before. It has a really good smell. That's one thing I remember about this Costco cognac. For like 50 bucks, this stuff's amazing. So I got them both on ice. And we put the knife away. I gotta be very careful. All right. The first one up today will be the Hennessy. That one. You can tell by my mouth, like it was kind of, gosh, I'm having a hard time explaining the taste. I've had cognacs before. I think I might have bought this one a long time ago. I don't remember taste testing it, but it has like, let me try to explain. It's kind of bitter. Like you can kind of see my face. It's bitter. Um, I'm trying, I don't taste the barrel. I'm not tasting grapes, like the hints of grapes. I'm not impressed. If I weren't to know this was Hennessy, like I probably would say this is not good. Hey, Stu, who do we got here? We got Victory V. Let me see who showed up first. This is a lightweight show today. I'm just hanging out. I'm not even. If you got a question in crypto, I can answer it, but I'm not bringing news today. This is my day off. That's not good. The Hennessy. Okay, there is a grape, not like grape juice, like sweet, but like I can taste like a grape. They probably let it ferment in a wine barrel or something after they let it. What they probably did is put it in a whiskey barrel or the cognac barrel, and let it go, and then maybe they finished it for 3 months inside of a wine barrel because I got the grape flavor kind of going on. Very very slight grape, like a grape that's not sweet. Those kind of, imagine eating the grape and it's nice and sweet and stuff, but not this. So it's the grape. You get that very faint light grape. Now let's go with the Costco. Let's see what's up. There's more of a burn. Costco has a burn to it. These are two different ones, two different cognacs. If I were to drink these two and not know what they are, the Costco one has more of a burn to it, but you're tasting like a barrel where they distill it in the barrel, or like they ferment it in the barrel. Okay. There's a real big difference between the Hennessy and this Costco right here. When you drink a Costco cognac, this one, it's called XO, fine cognac. I'm gonna give it one more sip. Okay, you're gonna get some nasal burn. You're gonna get a little nasal burn out of that one. You got kind of a whiskey. It's got a bite to it. I'm gonna let you know it's got a little bite to it. It's got a whiskey kind of a flavor to it. Hey, 1970 Legend is here. Distur, Jersey Kathy, Stuart Lavelle, Renee Suarez. Million FL, thanks for that donation on the Crypto Hulk taste test. Saturday casual show. And Stuart Lavelle, hey Hulk, any update on membership button? You YouTube motherfuckers. I have I've sent the emails on February 8th. I'll be talking to my YT representative, and I'll be going over all the things about the membership on how there's no option. So I actually have a meeting with somebody from YT. Okay. The Costco, this right here, it's more like an American whiskey. Look, cognac is supposed to come out of like France, okay? You're supposed to use like grapes or add grapes to your, I'm not I'm not a professional people that distills whiskeys and stuff, whatever. So whiskeys, then you have bourbon whiskeys, Irish whiskeys. Here you have a Costco. It's like a cognac from Costco. It's kind of like a cousin. Cognac's kind of like a cousin of a whiskey. And cognac has more of a French background to it because you use some grapes or you ferment it in a grape barrel. So this is very American. This is not French. Does it even? I don't really even taste the cognac. Hold on. Okay. This is more like a whiskey wanting to be a cognac. I'm not putting it down. You definitely got some wood flavor. Definitely have wood flavor going on. Like the distillation barrel. The Costco ones definitely has a burn. You're gonna feel a burn when you drink it. You're gonna have more, hey, is this really a cognac? You're gonna have a wood barrel, very little grape, let's say fruity kind of grape. It's not sweet, but you have very little cognac flavor in this, okay? Very little cognac flavor. I'd almost think it's a whiskey, all right? But I'll be like, well, I'll drink it at first and be like, oh, this is a whiskey. And then, well, maybe it's a cognac. Because now you go like, now I'm kind of tasting a little cognac in this. Let me go back to this. The Hennessy. Let's try that. Totally different. Totally. Yeah. With the Hennessy, it's better. I'm just going to let you know. The Hennessy, after I tried both, now remember, we're talking 50 bucks, all right? So it's not like great stuff. So this is like the bottom that you can get of good cognac. And I hate to use the word good because it's not, but it's just like the very bare minimum. If you got 50 bucks and you want cognac, if you don't have 200 to 300 bucks for a good bottle, then you get Hennessy. Toter Gramada. Thanks for your efforts, Hulk. Toter, thank you very much. We're just hanging out in the PM here. I'm testing out cognac so people don't like waste money. Let me waste it for you. But if you want a cognac, because I mean cognac, that's French, right? The Hennessy, truly, after you drink these back to back, like when I first drank the Hennessy by itself, brand new, uh, it wasn't all that like good at first. Now, when you compare it with the Costco, the Hennessy's way like you're drinking cognac. When you've got this Hennessy VSOP, when you first drink it, it doesn't really, I mean, what? It's 50 bucks. So not that I'm used to drinking $200 or $300 bottles of cognac because I'm not. I've never had any. But when I first took the sip on the show, this Hennessy is not all that good. Okay. Then I tried the Costco. I can kind of there's more of a burn to it. And now with the aftertaste, I'm tasting a cognac. So I'll tell you what, with the Costco, when I first drink this, my first impression is a good whiskey. It's a good whiskey. And then I'm like, wait a second, but there's a burn. There's a little bit of a kick to it, kind of kicks your ass a little bit. And then as you do that, after you drink it, then you're like, wait a second, this is a cognac. Okay. That's my opinion. It says on the bottle fine cognac. It's not fine. It's not. Trust me. I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not an expert, and I'm not a financial advisor. The Costco does a decent job of trying to bring, an American kind of whiskey to an old world French cognac. I'm not trying to do that. I realize I only spent 15 bucks, so that's not a lot. I'm kind of asking a lot. If you got 50 bucks, you're kind of asking a lot for a good bottle, okay? Of cognac at least. I mean, if you had 50 bucks, you could probably get some Patron or something like that and have some pretty good tequila. Cognac's different. You're gonna have to get in the range, I'm gonna guess about 100 bucks. Like both of these, they taste 50 bucks. I'm gonna have a little more of the Hennessy before I wrap the show up here in about 5-ish minutes or something. MC Prosperity, thanks for putting out a show tonight. A little R&R tonight. Yeah, because you know what? It's like I'm like working so much during the week, and it's tough. I put in like a shit ton of hours on this damn show, and it's just I don't regret it because I'm trying to help all you guys. But it's fucking tiring the amount of hours that I put in. And the research and then cleaning the spam. It really helps when moderators help me clean that spam out. I work as much as I can to talk to people. When we communicate on the comments, I'm not spending 20 minutes to reply to somebody typing all the shit. And I can't do that. Shit's not going to happen. So if you have a very important question, go to the live show. Like, fuck, you don't even have to be a member. Go to the live show, ask me a fucking question. If I can see it, or my moderator say, hey, Crypto Hulk, that's a good question. We know this person's not a member. Okay. But Crypto Hulk, hey, this is a great question. Then I'll read it and I'll answer it. I don't have a problem with that. But it's like, if I have to type the shit out, some of you guys ask me, Crystal Hulk, what's your opinion if XRP does this and that in the third quarter? Like, dude, I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes typing shit out. It's not gonna happen. So how about this? Watch the fucking show, ask the question for free. Don't even have to be a member. And if I can see it, I'll answer it. I don't have a problem with that. But these people that don't want to watch the show, they don't want to be a member, but they want all this information. I don't have time for that. Why? Because I got members, and you don't have to be rich to be a member, but I got members that get served first. And then if I'm doing a show for free, which I 99% of the time am, if I look over and I see a question, a lot of times I'll just read the question and answer it. So that's what we're doing. Lisa says, you are the best. Thank you. Lisa, I try my best. That's what I'm going to say. So if you think I'm the best, great. That's cool. Okay, back with Hennessy again. Let's give this one. It's on the bitter side. I'm going to say that. I wouldn't call Hennessy VSOP great cognac. I wouldn't say that. It's good. It's nothing like, oh, I'm drinking Henny. Now, if this Henny was like $400 or $500 a bottle, then yeah, that shit would be good. So I just want to let you know, like, just because it's Hennessy, $50, this shit's okay. It's better than the Costco for $50. They're both about the same price. This one's 53, the Costco's 50. Let's just call it $50, okay? $50 a bottle. Wait, hold on. 8 Tequila Fund. Whoo-wee. Now, 1970 legend. I actually still, okay, check it out. I've got that bottle of 8, but there's a little bit in it, maybe 3, 4, 5 shots or something like that. I don't drink it. It's usually for the other half. Hold on. Okay, you know what? This here, it's got that cognac taste. When you drink this, look, I'm not going to put Hennessy down. I'm going to show you the good and the bad, okay? So you might love it or hate it or whatever. So I'm just giving you my honest review, whatever. If you think it's the best shit, then fine. I'm not trying to argue, but some people, people have been asking, Crystal, do a taste test. Da, 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 da. It's been like 3 months or something. Okay, so I'm doing a taste test after 3 months. The Hennessy VSOP, we tried again. Okay. When you drink this, you know immediately that's a cognac. You got that grape flavor going on, the real grapes, like the green grapes, but imagine they're not sweet, okay? You've got that green grape where they ferment it and it's no longer sweet anymore, but it's different. You know, it's kind of like a whiskey. When you first drink this, you're thinking whiskey. No, no, no. It stops right away. So you know it's in the whiskey family, but that whiskey goes away real quick with this, and then you're like, that's cognac. If you're just kind of drinking it and kind of move it around your mouth, like you know this is cognac, and you're like, okay, but it's not great cognac. It's $50. Um, but it's very clear. Like this screams cognac. Okay, now that I'm taking some sips on it and stuff. Okay, but let me hit up 70 Legends. So 8 Tequila Fund. I still got some of that tequila. Let me put together. Let me look for expensive tequila to go against 8. Like I said, if I get some of these bottles, I don't like drink this shit on the daily. Like I'm not drinking now. The 8 tequila, I got that for $130. I was at Beverages and More or some shit like that the other day, and it was 180. So let me see if I got 8 tequila left over. I'm sure I do. I got 4 or 5 shots now. I don't drink that stuff on a daily. I just every once in a while I'll take a shot or something and kind of do what I'm doing here. I'll taste test it. I'll just sip on it, kind of like that. Let me look for something to compete against 8. That's gonna run me 150 to 200, and let me see what I can get for that over the next weekish or so, and put together a taste test. Um, okay, I'm okay. What I think I'm gonna do, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Jack Daniels has a Jack Daniel 12-year whiskey. Um, it's a little store that I go to. Let me pour a little bit of the Costco. This little store that I go to has the Jack Daniel 12. It's something brand new that Jack Daniel has. A little bit. Okay, so that's the Costco. I'm going to let the Costco soften up. Maybe the Costco tastes a little bit better if you kind of let it sit and soften with ice. But the Jack Daniel, what I'm going to do is this. In this week, I'm going to get a bottle of Jack Daniel 12. It's not the $25. It's not the 100. It's not the 150. Jack Daniel 12 is some pretty damn good Jack Daniel. So it's 12-year-old. I'm going to look for that one. And then I'm going to try to take it. I'm going to get a Jack Daniel 12 and maybe I'm going to look for a Macallan. Now, I know it's different. You got Jack Daniel, which is an American whiskey, and then Macallan, which is an Irish. I might look, I want to look for a competitor. I'm going to get a Jack Daniel 12, and then I got some Macallan 12 at the house, but that's like less than half the price of the Jack Daniel, so that's not a fair competitor, but the Macallan is actually pretty damn good. I might just do that. I might get a Jack Daniel 12 and compare it against the Macallan 12. The Macallan 12, I'm telling you, smooth. It's like really good stuff. So I'll see if that, I think it's $85 at Costco. I bought it like 3 weeks ago, but I don't drink it that much because it's expensive, obviously. So I'm going to compare a Macallan 12 to a Jack Daniel 12 by the end of the week, the end of next week, like Friday or Saturday. I'll do another taste test and we'll compare how does something for like $85 compare to something over 150. So, but it'll be Irish versus American whiskey. Stuart Lavelle, Thailand Fun 2. I know, me and the fam just booked tickets for end of this month. I'll be researching big time while I'm here. So that's the Hennessy. Like, when you drink that, like that's cognac. That's very clear. Let me get that out of my taste buds here for a second. So Thailand Fun 2. Hey, the channel got hammered. I was definitely set to go to Thailand this summer, but due to the fact that I lost a ton of members, I'm not saying I'm not, but it's like right now I'm not planning it. The channel just got completely just smashed. So I got to build it up again. I'll be lucky in 6 months if I'm back to where I was, maybe even up to a year. So I'll just be struggling away. But I got the YT person helping me, so maybe we can speed that shit up. But okay, so here we go. Costco. Last time, and that'll be it. It's strong. You're gonna notice a bite when you drink this Costco cognac. There's a bite to it. At first, you get like a whiskey kind of a flavored bite. Like when you first drink it, you're thinking whiskey. But then you're like, whoa, no, this is cognac. And then, like, yeah, that's how this Costco stuff is. At first taste, it's like, oh, That's a different kind of a whiskey. But then you're like, wait, no, it's not a whiskey. It's a cognac. So it takes about a second. When you drink this, the first 1 second, you think you got a whiskey or something. Then after that, you're like, nope, cognac. So it's not bad. Like this stuff's good. If you like whiskey and you like cognac, then this stuff's decent. And again, $50, so it's not like it's really fine stuff. Um, if I wanted to drink a cognac, I'd have to go, of course, with the Hennessy. That'll be the final um, decision on that. Like the Costco stuff's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like Costco blended whiskey and cognac together. So, and it's a little bit. There's a bite to it, okay? And cognac's not supposed to have that. On the other hand, the Hennessy has like a bitter. It has like a first thing is a bitter. When I first started drinking, it's like bitter. And then you taste the grapes after that are not sweet, but you taste the grape flavor, and you're kind of like, well, okay. It's definitely like when you drink this initially, it's a cognac. So that's my rundown. If I had to pick a drink, um, if one of my friends wanted a cognac, I would definitely go with the Hennessy for $53, not the Costco for the cognac. The Costco one passes very close for a whiskey. That's I'm like, okay, it's when I first drank it just now, it tastes like a whiskey, but then about 1 to 2 seconds in, cognac. It hits you later, cognac. So when you first drink this, it's that's a whiskey. No, it's cognac. Whereas with the Hennessy, it's very clear. First minute, it hits your taste buds, cognac. It's not great and it's not awesome. So don't like this VSOP stuff. Remember now it's $50. I'm gonna tell you what, cognac. If you don't have, let's see, what's that other brand? Um, what's that other brand of cognac? Somebody remind me, because I don't really buy cognac too much. But you got Hennessy, and then you got Cavassier, and what's the other one? Lisa, welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion. So Lisa was a member on the other channel. Now it looks like she added this membership as well. Remy Martin, that's it. I got a bottle in my other room. Remy Martin, I've had it for 6 months, 8 months. There's probably 6 shots left. Remy Martin was like $130. It's not good. The Hennessy is better in my opinion than Remy Martin. Remy Martin was like 130. This is like 53 and it's better. But I'll tell you what, with cognac, if you're not pulling Sailor Jerry's, no. You ever come to the States? Stuart, by Jove, it's Stuart Lavelle. Costco. It's not bad. Okay, so that's neither one of these two are great. Like they're decent. Let me put it like that. $50. I'm telling you what, honestly, cognac. You got to spend probably over $130 a bottle for something that's good. Not tequila, but cognac. You need to spend at least 130, and it's not going to be. I'm not an expert on the Cavassier. Haven't really had it that much. It's good. I think it's better. I'll tell you what. I think Cavassier is better than Remy Martin. I got a bottle of Remy Martin, $135 or something. It's kind of like shit. Like it's not $130. Like no. I would probably have a $53 bottle of Hennessy over a Remy Martin, like $130. Yeah. So you could spend 3 times as much with Remy Martin. Like the Hennessy is better. It's not great. Now, if I had, now maybe I'll look around and I'll have a head-to-head competition with some for 130 on Remy, and then 130 on Hennessy. Hennessy's probably going to kick its ass, definitely. But that I think will be the review for today. I've got a little bit to finish up, and I've got a weekend. Maybe I'm going to do some. I'm a scientist. All right, so I'm going to do a little more research on my project. When I turn the show off, I'm going to do some research. I'm going to take some notes, do some studying on the technical flux capacitor of the cognac, and see if Marty McFly can take it into a new century. So my name is Crypto Hulk. Thanks for showing up for the taste test. Go to Costco. If you want decent cognac, go to Costco. Spend $53 on that one. The Hennessy VSOP. It's not bad stuff. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast. That'll be tomorrow. What time is it here? It's 8 p.m. Saturday, February 3rd. So let's go to Sunday, February 4th, at about maybe 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time, somewhere in there. I don't know when I'll make the show, but it'll be somewhere around in there. And other than that, see you in my next broadcast.